thought my dad abandoned me. I just found out the truth about what actually happened. All my life, I hated my father. My mother made me believe he hated me too. She told me he abandoned us the moment he found out she was pregnant, that he fled like a coward. Growing up without him was harder than it needed to be. I didn't have any positive role models, any male figures to teach me how to be a man. I had to teach myself, or at least try. My mother always insisted on me being a mama's boy. No matter how hard I tried to pull away and live my own life, she'd reel me back in with guilt trips. She'd complain about how lonely she was, how I was the only man she needed. I tried to convince her that wasn't true, but she was stuck in her ways. "You look just like him," she'd say out of nowhere. At dinner, during movie nights, on the car ride to school. She'd slip it in randomly while looking at me with this admiring gaze. By the time I was 16, I'd accepted it. I pitied her. I loved her. I wanted to be there for her because she clearly couldn't help herself. It was obvious she didn't love herself enough to make an effort. But as I got older, things started to feel uncomfortable. It was like she saw me as some off-limits boyfriend rather than her son. It made me sick, but I didn't know how to stop it. She never touched me, never crossed any physical lines, but I could see the way she looked at me. It caused a lot of uncomfortable arguments and cold shoulders between us, yet I could never abandon her the way my dad had. I wanted to be by her side, especially because I could tell she was sick. She couldn't be left alone. On nights when she felt nostalgic, she'd sit me down on the couch and we'd go through my old baby clothes. "I remember when this used to be too big on you," she'd say. "Can you believe how much you've grown?" Or, "I love these shoes on you. They were so cute. You used to be my little munchkin." Then she'd smile and say, "You're my big, strong man now, aren't you, baby?" She kept everything: bibs, pacifiers, bottles, but the thing she cherished most was the blanket I was supposedly wrapped in when I was born. It was this tiny ocean blue blanket she kept in its own box, silky smooth and as clean as the day she got it. Now I'm realizing she never bought it at all. She wasn't even at my birth. She's not even my mom, at least according to my dad. I don't know what to believe right now. I turned 18 yesterday. Instead of feeling like a milestone, the day will always be known to me as the day my dad finally called me. Mom had woken me up with breakfast in bed: waffles, bacon, and eggs, then left me alone to get dressed for the day she had planned for us. I was eating and scrolling through TikToks, thinking about how I was now legally an adult, when my phone rang. There was no caller ID. I answered out of curiosity. "Donovan," a man's voice said urgently. "Is this Donovan?" Yeah, this is him," I said. "Who's this?" "Oh, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Jesus. I've been trying to reach you for 18 years. He sounded like he was on the verge of tears, breathless and hysterical. "Happy birthday, son. Oh my God, happy birthday. Your mom and me have been trying to find you for so long." My ears perked up. My heart clicked, faintly. "Is this a joke?" I asked. "Who is this?" "I think you may have the wrong number. I've lived with my mom my entire life." A long silence followed. "Okay," he finally said. "I think I'm gonna hang up now." "Crazy coincidence, man." "Don't hang up," I said. "I'm sending you pictures right now. That woman is not your mother." One by one, the messages came through. They were from the day I was born. My dad held me in some of them. The woman in the hospital bed held me in the others. In each one, I was wrapped in that same tiny ocean blue blanket. Only the woman wasn't my mom. They looked nothing alike. But when I looked at my dad, I saw myself. "You need to get out of that house, son," he said. "She took you." My heart began to beat faster. I didn't know how to respond. "She stalked me," he continued. "She was obsessed. When she found out I was getting married and that my wife was pregnant, it drove her over the edge." "What?" I whimpered, holding back my own hysteria. No, that can't be true. What are you saying right now? God, why are you still not leaving that house? Get out now. We're going to find you and pick you up. She took you from us, son. Right from under our noses. We never saw either of you again. Please, just please get out of that house. A tear fell down my face. I was silent. I sat there for either a few seconds or an eternity before pulling the phone from my ear and hanging up. A few moments later, my mom walked into the room. She was adjusting her earrings, her head cocked to the side, smiling at me. You ready for our day, my sweet boy? She asked. I smiled back at her. Yes, mother, I grinned. I can't wait.